There we go. Hi Terry, hi Paul, hi Cheryl, hi Kat. How are you all doing? Hi Devota, how you doing? Just got home. I haven't been home a long time actually. Took a day off work and I've been busy. Busy shopping, dragged out. Oh well, not to worry. Hi Lynn, how you doing? Move you a bit closer. Hi Eleanor. Congratulations, Daniel Moore, on the birth of your daughter. Excellent news, mate. But congratulations. Lara and Ray, good evening. No room for mad ones tonight. Just normal people. That's why everyone's here. Look. Hi Joshua, how you doing? Hi Gerd. How are you all doing then? It's that weekend, the bank holiday weekend. And I'm having a day off. I'm not sure about that bit. Not what I'm expecting. But I'm sure I'll be just as busy. I'm doing very well, thank you. It was a late finish from work last night, but I needed to get finished. I did not want to go out again today. So yes, it was late. They always do it in this house. Yes, it was very late when I got in, but I caught up. I got everything done. Waverley Magnets, good evening to you as well. But yes, long week, long hours, but short. Now 4 days off. Phoenix Magneteers, whichever one it is. I'll guess at Claire. Noisy dogs. Anybody want a dog? What about you, Claire? Do you want another one? Or two, or three, or four, or five, or six, or seven? Bit of peace and quiet, that would be nice. So, yes, so as I say, I'm not out the weekend. I'm having weekend off to do all the things I've been promised to do for the last probably 2 years. Not had much time off for magnet fish, as you know, if we're out there. But don't worry, we have plenty of footage to keep you going. What have I got? Yeah, I've got about another month's worth yet, so no desperate panic. So you'll definitely not miss out. There will still be the video tomorrow when I actually get it finished, which will have to be tonight. Stuart Fletcher, good evening. So I will get that finished all ready for tomorrow, and then we'll be back to normal. Because by the time I finish tonight's the one for tomorrow, I'll actually be finished next Wednesdays as well. It's a bit weird how I do it, but that's the way it is. AD's Magnet Fishing, good evening. It was good to see you at the weekend. Nice just to join us. Hi, Andy. Don't think I've missed anyone. I think I'm doing quite well tonight. I don't think I've missed anyone, but yes, thank you everyone for joining. Just 3 hours sleep so far. 3 hours is more than enough. You'll learn to understand that, Dan, that sleep's not important when there's a baby around. So, but yeah, congratulations to you. Still can't believe that Dan's growing up, but you know, I suppose it has to happen eventually. But yeah, massive congratulations to you and Helen. You've missed everyone. Missed everyone. Won't sleep well for the next 20 years. Funny you remember that. A friend of mine that I used to work with, Annie B, good evening. His daughter, she didn't sleep very well for about 8 years. He used to look knackered when he come in. Yeah, they really had trouble with her. Some babies are good as gold. They sleep straight away and they just keep going. But nah, I worked with him for like 10 years, and for 8 years he looked rough. He looked really rough. Steve Parsons, good evening to you as well. Mine were actually quite good. There was a few nights where we went for the drive because my lad would always go to sleep when you put him in the car and go for a drive. I covered miles some evenings. But as soon as you got him out of the car, it all went wrong. But I do remember that when I first started doing it, I had a Series 1 Escort RS Turbo. Yeah, even with that loud exhaust, he used to go to sleep pretty quick. Maybe that's why he likes cars. I droned it into him. But yeah, all so long ago now. They're all old. They're all old. Two of them are working at the moment. And my daughter's just got promotion at work, so big congratulations to her as well. So, and she's just a totally different person since she's gone to work. Her confidence level has gone through the roof. She doesn't seem afraid of anything now. So this social anxiety thing, she had of being stuck inside all the time. Once she got a job, she's changed, and I'm very proud of her. Very proud. It's all out there, AD. You've just got to keep looking, and you've got to try places you wouldn't expect to find things now. But good luck to you. When's the video coming out with us in it? In about a month. Three, 3 to 4 weeks, I would say. So, shotgun wedding, Dan. You're supposed to do that before the baby. Don't mess around. For years, you hang up. You avoid all this. What's the word now? Commitment and that. And look at you now. Baby, marriage, flipping heck. All happening very fast. It was the voter. Very proud of her, like I say, and it's just a massive difference. They're actually being out there working, mixing with people, because nowadays, as you know, children don't mix. They just sit at home with these things. And yeah, it's just not. People's social skills are just not good, and no wonder they have social anxiety, to be honest with you. Thank you very much, everyone. She'll probably kill me for telling people. But no, fair play to her. Why would you want to be a follower all your life when you can be a leader? And, I've always said that. I've never liked following people. They tell you what to do, and me, I don't like being told what to do. I like telling people what to do. I have run a big workshop. I ran a workshop with about 45 people. And to be honest with you, I've got respect from them, and that makes a difference. It makes it so much easier to work with people when they give you respect. Give them it, get it back. Good. I worked for a massive company. They was into all these training courses, and they sent us away for a management course. So teach you how to give someone an ear bashing, but not upset them. Yeah, big companies, they do strange things like that. I became the health and safety executive and all sorts, and yeah, never again. I couldn't have a boss now. As you get older, you'll find that your temperament changes. You get more miserable as you get older. Your tolerance level really drops. So having a boss wouldn't work for me. It's bad enough coming home to the wife. I couldn't go to work and have someone telling me what to do as well. Just wouldn't work for me. Hi, Joan. How you doing? Yeah, 4 or 5 hours is more than enough, Ray. Or Lara, whichever one. It doesn't really matter. You don't need loads of sleep. You spend, like, most people spend a third of their life in bed. I don't want to do that. And pass his driving test. Who passed his driving test? Oh, Dan. Yes, he did. Flipping out. It's one hell of a year. This is for Dan, isn't it? No problem, ADs. No problems at all. It was good to have you there. Sleep when you can. Nah, it's overrated, sleep is. Sleep when you're gone, that's what I say. Welsh Dragon Alistair, good evening to you. Has your daughter pulled up any more armoury yet? I mean, I think you had enough there to start a civil war. Hi, Raymond. How you doing? If I've missed anyone, I do apologise. Hi, Chris. Dabber Dan. You don't need to play with your dabber anymore, Dan. You've grown up now. I've got a clue. Haven't got a clue. Well, I think she's replied. I think she's answered that. Just trying to keep up with the comments. Good evening, Roger. All sorts. When she gets going, she'll talk to anyone. I mean, because they like to come along. And Terry even fed them. She just loves feeding people. I've got to admit, she does love feeding people. That was quite a dirty, smelly canal as well. I mean, I had quite a good find in the morning. Forge is a little bit destroyed, but it was still a cool find. I was happy with it. I was happy with it. Good catching up the other night, Roger. Putting the world to rights, having a laugh. Roger Dodger. I'm sure he's got a few more names than that. Bear with me, I've just got to close my comments down and open again because they seem to be stuttering. I know it's not a speed issue. There we go. Right, let's try that. Just close them down and open them up again. So behind me, you can see Wednesday's video. There we go. And you can see that. Oh, that find was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic cleanup by Paul and Terry as well. I was a little bit worried because we all know what it's like. When things are in a case, you always wonder what it's going to be like. But absolutely shocked when Sir Paul sent me the picture. Absolutely brilliant. What did you do to get that bayonet looking so good? Paul, ask Paul. He spent a long time on that. He went through various processes. I might do a short on it actually and try and explain what was actually done to get it to that. But he did a remarkable job. It's come up so well, and like I say, even the wood's intact on it. Which this thing is like it's after 1913. I know that because the tang's different on it. So, but you just don't know how long it's been there. I mean, even if it's the Second World War, it just shows you how long that could have been in there, and the condition of it was amazing. That one spot, just where I'm standing now, I just didn't move from there all day, and I had that. I had the Flober, I had the Cannonball, I had flipping Jew's Harm. We had coins. It's just so much stuff, and that's the spot that we've already fished before. So it just shows you that no place is truly ever done, but that place, we've hit it hard now. We've definitely hit it hard. There's a lot of stuff come out with it, out of there, and it's just been one hell of a place. It's great in the morning going, coming home on that M25, flipping awful. But yeah, amazing cleanup, and another one to add to my collection. My bayonet collection is starting to grow, but that's the first one I've had in such good condition, and I think they class that as a sword bayonet, 1907 pound. But the condition of that one is much better than that Shazza pot I found. Okay, that was a bit older, but that was pretty destroyed, to be honest with you. The blade was proper destroyed, which is the one in the opening credits. You actually see that when you see the videos. But that one, absolutely amazing. And in fact, the leather was still intact as well. Brilliant. I know, and when it came out, the scab, you sent me the picture, I was shocked. I'll have to have a look. I haven't looked at my phone much today because we've been out. Been out shopping with my daughter. It's hard work. Tall Paul, good evening to you as well. So yeah, there's been a lot going on this week. Oh, still got a bad shoulder. I had that last week, but it didn't stop me going out. We were like a geriatrics meeting last week. Paul had a bad shoulder. I had a back shoulder. Terry had been doing gymnastics on an office spin chair and having accidents and doesn't remember them, which is probably best. But we persevered. We persevered with painkillers. But yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day Sunday. Scrapman was happy as well. Wasn't a massive distance to take the scrap, which was also good because I don't think any of us were in the mood for dragging that a long way. But overall, good. Now, I do believe that Paul and Terry may be popping out this weekend. I believe they may be popping out. I'm not going to say where, But they have been to the place before. That's all I'm going to say. But you wouldn't have seen that then because they were all camera shy then. That's when Terry used to be quiet. Shows how long ago it was, yeah. It's been a long time now. But yeah, I believe they're going to go out if the weather's nice. So we'll have to see. See if it pays off like it did for them the first time they went. And the second, I believe. Enjoying a drop of vodka. God blimey. I've got bottles of that stuff. I went for a spell. I liked vodka. And once people knew I liked vodka, I've got gallons of the stuff. I used to keep a bottle in the freezer. So you literally just take it out, have a drink of it. Really weird because it's like minus whatever. What's the freezer? Minus 16. And as it goes down, it's cold, but then you get the warm sensation. But yeah, I used to drink quite a bit of vodka. When my friend come round, we could quite easily do a bottle of that and a bottle of Jaeger in a night. But I've only had one drink this year, to be honest with you. I don't really have the time for it because I'm always doing something. You know, if I says, oh, I'll have one on Saturday night. The time I go out Sunday morning, it's just not worth it. License is worth more to me than having a drink. Let's put it that way. Good evening, Corey. Terry's always quiet. We're talking about the same Terry here. Lazy Lobbers, good evening to you as well. What's the video called of what you made on World War II? I don't know, it depends. We went there 3 times. So there's 3. One's a year apart, I think. I can't remember what they're called. Blimey, I think they were like 400, 300 videos ago. Yeah, quite a while ago. I know one of them, World War II submachine guns found. That's the second time we went. Actually, it might be the third time. I can't remember whether it's the second or the third. But yeah, that's that one. And then this one, I think it's about video 109 or something. Long time ago. Like display in your living room. My wife has banned all magnet fishing finds from the house. She doesn't have the same passion for rust as I do. So, yeah. No, I'm going to be sorting my spare room out over the weekend, and I might actually move into there rather than sitting here in the kitchen. I might actually do that. And I might put a few trinkets there, but you've got to be really careful on live streams with YouTube. I mean, even if they're antique things, YouTube gets a little bit funny about certain things being in the background. You really have got to be careful with them. So we shall see. But if I do set it up with a few things, if I put a shelf in there with the bits and bobs on, I may actually do a video on it just so you can have a look at it. Because I've got quite a few things in the garage. And it would be nice to actually get them out. Because last week when I had to get something out the garage, I found things I forgot I even got. And that's the problem. I get them, find them, they get clean, they get them look nice, and then I put them in the garage. So, yeah. Personally, I just like to find it. I like to be the one to say I found it and it's, it's really cool. I do like that. Stuff I've given away to people over the years is unbelievable. I've been giving stuff away that people only dream of finding, but it doesn't really bother me. I'm not that bothered. I just like doing it. I like getting out. I like meeting people, having a laugh, cleaning the waterways, and being able to say I've had one of them. So yeah, that's really good in that respect. Hi Sean, how you doing? Yeah, so it's not always about collecting. Like I say, I'll give things to all sorts of people because I'm not really a collector. Well, I wasn't, but I keep finding things I've never found before, and I've started to collect them now. But they are in the garage. My wife used to use my expensive vodka to clean cakes when she made them. When she's done the fondant and they get icing on, she used to clean them with vodka. What a waste. I did get some stickers off my daughter's car with vodka, though, because it's very good at taking the glue off for stickers. Sorry if everyone, if you're cringing, but I've got no glue remover, but I've got gallons of vodka, so it was vodka. So, yeah, vodka's good. If you've got any sticky patches where stickers come off, vodka's good for it. Seems a shame, but, that's the way it is. Original magnet fishing shirts. Mine are upstairs in one of the wardrobes. I've still got all mine over the years. It's funny how you keep them. Hi, Lindsay. How are you doing? Are you recovered yet? You sounded a bit hoarse the other night. And it wasn't me. I take no responsibility for giving you germs. You've always been framed, Dan. Always. Mm, She didn't sound better the other night, Andy. She was proper, quite husky. I thought I'd rung the wrong number at first. Not well already, blimey, you're hanging on to this one, aren't you? How did you get the merch made? I've got somebody, if you want stuff on people I use, they're in Kettering. Mind you, Zach got these things done, so you must be able to find out from him where he got them done, if that's somewhere local, and get them. So, yeah, once you've got a logo done, then it ain't a problem. You can go online and actually do your own, but speak to Zach, because he got his work once done, didn't he? That's what I'd say. Well, if it's your birthday, it's the best time to go out, isn't it? It's what you do when everyone comes by, you tell them it's birthday, and you try and get a tip off them. See if they give you something for your birthday. Hi, Liz, how you doing? Yeah, Paul agrees. He knows exactly what I'm saying about things. Mine wouldn't look quite that much, Paul. Yeah, I've got to try and sort my van out now. I haven't seen it for quite a while, but I didn't take it out, so it's in there somewhere. I'll try and sort the van out a bit on Monday, because I'm carrying so much stuff around that I don't actually need to be carrying around, so it's about time I cleared it out. Might actually have some space in there. Went on a train ride, I went to Milton Keynes. It ain't changed, it's still a dodgy place. I'm not keen on it. But the shops that have changed, I mean, I used to go there quite a lot. We used to get the bus there before I was even 16, and the shops were far better. It's all now just fast food, makeup, and perfume shops. Don't really bother me. Not my idea of fun. Stuart Fletcher, good evening and happy Easter to you. WD-40 works. If you look in my videos, go into the description. There's a whole list of all the stuff I use there with links. Apart from the tripod, because I haven't changed the tripod. That was actually a Temu one. That was pretty good. But yeah, if you go onto any video, not the live streams, any video, and have a look in the comments, you'll see a full list of all the stuff I use. Well, it's not the full list. It used to be the full list, but things have grown, things have changed. And I'm probably going to be adding something else into it as well. So we shall see. We shall see. Lots going on at the moment. Lots going around in this head. Going grayer, but it still works. That's all that matters. Flipping hell, Lindsay. You need to get yourself sorted. What you need to do is lock the doors, wrap yourself in a blanket, sod everyone else, and get yourself better. Stop running around after everyone. You need peace, quiet, and to be left alone. That's what you need. That's my recommendation, because I know you. If people come around, you don't sit down. You're going to be up and down like a flipping yo-yo, because that's the sort of person you are. Use vodka for hand sanitizer. Yeah, don't get near people that like vodka though. They'll be licking your fingers. Where do you get top tribe? Amazon. If you just want a cheap one, Amazon. I've had to scroll down the comments. I used to get through a lot of tripods. The biggest problem with magnet fishing is when they get dirty. They're not designed to work with that much dirt. Someone said about cleaning it, but I am not wasting my life cleaning a tripod. I'd rather chuck it and get another one, to be honest with you. But yeah, they do go a bit gritty. They're the cheaper ones as well. They tend to have steel bolts in them, and they rust and expand, and it goes stiff. But there's plenty available. Amazon Basics, about 20 quid, I think. my tripod was from Timu. Yes, it's heavy, as in respect of pretty heavy duty. So if you're going to be out and about on a bike, you really need to go for a lightweight aluminium one, because dragging your stuff around, you're going to find it hard work. Have you not got a new lock set yet, Dan? It's about 30 quid. Stop being tight. Just because you've got a baby, you can't stop doing your mini. Good luck. Having the time to do it is going to be good. Going to be. Lasserman, good evening to you as well. Sarah, how you doing? Finally made it on a live. Nice you to drop in. Thick vapor rub. My mum used to swear by that. I used to smell that. The smell was unbelievable. I don't want an motivator. Spray lube to keep the rust off. Nah, because then it's greasy, isn't it? It's only a tripod, isn't it? If it breaks, you get another one. It's that simple. Do you have an electric bike? A blooming garage full of them. It's all about having fun. Numbers don't matter. Numbers don't matter. This channel was fortunate. We got in pretty early. You know, probably 12 months beyond some of the other ones, which have all phased out now. But we got in early. We had fun. Dan knows that. And Shirley and that, we went out. We had a bloody good laugh. And people enjoyed it. Things moved pretty quickly, to be honest with you. Because I know when we went to Stoke-on-Trent to do our 10,000 subscriber meetup, it was already on about 14,000. And then we went to do our 20,000 one, it was on about 24,000. But things move very fast. I mean, now it's not the same. It's not as easy. It's a very saturated hobby, where before it was a niche. There weren't a lot. There's so many people doing it now. And that's why, you know, it is a lot harder now than it was back then. And I think people probably think in their minds that we've seen everything now. Well, not quite true. There is so much stuff out there, and there's still unique items coming out. Thanks for popping in, Dan, and congratulations once more. I'll catch up with you soon. Don't have any good spots. Think outside the box. Don't just rely on bridges. Everybody relies on bridges. I used to. I'll admit it. But then you've got to think you've got to move out a bit. I'm trying to think. I've only done your area once, but there is places you've just got to move around. We went to a place just outside Dav, and we nipped into this. We went down this track. There was an old stone bridge there, sort of in a field, and I pulled out a gun all wrapped up in a blanket. So you've got to think outside the box, but it is annoying, and when you're limited to where you can actually go. See you later, Lind. Thanks for popping in. Don't know, Andy. I'm not quite decided. Not decided whether or not to do one or just have a weekend off. Well, do this on Friday, do a premiere on Saturday, have Sunday off. We shall see. We shall see. Depends what I'm up to. Now you're lumbered with us. Life's so difficult, isn't it? Couldn't ask for a nicer pair than Paul and Terry. I give her grief, she gives me grief. I wind Paul up, he winds me up. Perfect combo, that is perfect combo. Give as good as we get. We've never offended each other yet. I'm getting close. I know Paul's weak spot, but I won't push it. I won't push. But we do have a laugh, and that's what it's all about. All about having a bloody good laugh. Talk about bridges. Yeah, you're as tall as one, Paul. So yeah, think outside the box. You've just got to keep moving around and look what was there. Don't worry about what's there now. Look what was there. We've done it. We've researched places thinking, oh, look, that used to be there. That'd be really good. It's been absolute rubbish. So you don't know until you throw a magnet in there. So just move to a stretch of water or a pond, throw in and see what happens. Yep. Canals, very smelly. Usually in there, especially industrial areas. That's where you need to look for industrial areas. If you want quantity, always works. We do have fun, yes. A bloody good laugh. I think people walking by must think we're completely crazy. Okay, they must realise we're completely crazy, not keep thinking we are. But it doesn't matter. That's what it's all about. Mary, good evening. Well, that's what it's got to be. It's got to be about having fun. But I've got a couple of things I'm going to be doing. I've got to get round to them. But you know me. You know what I'm like. Last night I did pop onto Jess's live just to say hello and goodbye because it was literally I was still working and then I moved jobs and I don't know what time I moved jobs. 20 to 11. It was some stupid time in the evening, but it's having the time. It's having the time to do anything. There's so much I'd like to do, but there's so much I can't do. And little things. There will be a couple of little things coming up. Something a little bit different. Might like it, might not like it. It doesn't matter. We are going to keep the magnet fishing. That is the main thing. But I'm probably going to throw a little bit of a mix in. Not too often. Just something different for you all to enjoy. Something for you to even have a go at. You never know. You might enjoy it. But we shall see. We shall see. It is about the fun. Fun and laughter keeps you healthy. That's what I say. Or gets you locked up for being a raving lunatic. Shouldn't really say that because they'll probably be locking us up next week. But I'm going to go now because I do need to get tomorrow's video finished. And I've still got a few other things to do. I've still got invoicing to do, and my life never stops. So I'm not going to be out Sunday. I will be on the premiere tomorrow. I will not be going out Sunday. I will be trying to catch up on the jobs that I've been promising to do for 2 years and haven't had a chance to. But if you are going out, have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the weather because it's apparently going to rain. No, some areas are getting rain, I'm afraid. But have a fantastic time if you're out. Stay safe. Have a lovely Easter. Eat loads of chocolate because we all know how healthy chocolate is for you. It's not really, but you can go and work it off next week. But anyway, thank you all for joining. Terry's bread pudding. That sits, that does. Blimey, when you carry one, you know you're going to put on a stone, but skip away. There's a lot more stuff, fair enough. But happy Easter, everyone. Have a great weekend. And don't forget, 9 o'clock tomorrow. That's the first part of a 2-parter, that one is. Where this one will be on to 3-part. And if you haven't watched that one, get yourself over there. Have a look at it because that behind it that I'm holding there is absolutely amazing. Fantastic restoration work. And brilliant. Thanks, everyone. And we will catch you. Hi, Stuart. Bye, Stuart. Hope you're doing all right, mate. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for joining, everyone. Take care.